Welcome back to the YouTube! What is the meaning of being grounded? A child or young person who is grounded is not allowed to go out as a punishment. I stayed out till 1 AM last night and now I'm grounded for a week. Now, some of you guys might have been grounded. Some of you, like me, maybe never. My parents never had that as a punishment for me. I just got sent up to my room. But for a lot of you, that was a big punishment. So I thought I'd ask you guys, what is the funniest, stupidest reason you guys got grounded? And these are the answers. So here's the question. I said, what's the stupidest or funniest thing you were grounded or in trouble with your parents for? Getting hiccups in a restaurant. That just seems way too strict. Now, guys, make sure you stick to the end of the video because some of these are ridiculous and I'm actually worried for you. Like, your parents just sound way too strict. Texting a girl on my mum's iPad. Oh, that's funny. If you're not allowed your own phone when you're too young, how else are you going to get the poontang? I can't believe I just said poontang. My phone got thrown out of the moving car window because I was on it. Okay, so they didn't ground you. They just threw your phone out the window. That seems way too harsh. Why weren't you allowed to be on it while you were in the car? Friend came over, clogged the toilet, had to save bro. We ended up flooding the house with water. What? That's not saving your bro if you're just flooding the house with water. Yeah, I'm not surprised you guys got grounded for that. That's, you don't want to be doing that. Imagine coming home and just being like, oh my God, what is that smell? And then just being like, just your whole house being in this depth of water. Oh God, that'd be horrible. I was on the loo and my sister put her finger by the door frame. I was on the loo, so I slammed it on it. Oh my God. Well, I hope your sister was all right. Did her finger come off or anything? Fingers! I can't not do that. Again, I'm not surprised you got grounded for that. You should have slammed the door on your sister's finger. That is bad. Like, that one makes sense. But some of these, your parents just sound horrible. When I was 7 years old, I accidentally gave the finger to someone without knowing what it was. 7-year-old you just going, ugh. There's always like a point of realization for a lot of kids when they're growing up. They find out what swear words are, what stuff like this means. And then they get absolutely like brutally told off by their parents and then they feel so bad that they don't ever want to do it again. That's what happened to me. I remember going, shit. My parents would be like, Jake, what are you swearing for? And I'd be like, I'm so sorry. And then I never do it again until now. And now I make a career out of it. It's great. Tickling my sister in the armpit. You got grounded for tickling your sister in the armpit. That seems a bit harsh. I mean, I feel like I need more story to that one. Something else has happened there that you're not telling me. I used to pee on the ground in spite of my parents because I was mad. I was 6. Calm down. I used to pee on the ground in spite of my parents because I was angry. I can't say I've ever done that before, but that's quite funny. If that's the thing, you can just get away with it when you're 6. You can't get away with it when you're 24. Being 24. I want to be 6 again so I could just piss everywhere when I'm angry. I once got grounded for saying fingers too many times. Fingers! If that's true, then you, sir, or lady, could be a lady, are a legend. Got grounded for watching JJ Vitt Rose. Really? You guys get grounded for watching me? Watching my videos? You're not allowed to watch my videos? I mean, some of my videos, I can understand why you're not allowed to watch them. That is really funny to me to think that some of you guys are getting grounded. You're getting told off by your parents for watching my videos. Sorry about that. There's not a lot I can do about that. But don't stop watching. You better not stop. You also better subscribe. Subscribe now! When I was little, I covered the entire living room in flour and shouted, "It's snowing!" Mum was livid. That's funny. Like opening a thing of flour and just spraying it everywhere just because you wanted it to snow outside. It'd be even more funny if it was in the middle of summer like it is now. The thing is with flour as well, it's like sand. That would go absolutely everywhere. And I can understand why you got grounded for that. I got grounded because I didn't want to be a vegan. Oh my God. Surely not. Your parents can't ground you for that just because you want to eat animal products. I'm assuming your parents were like major vegans. That's crazy. I got grounded for going out with friends more after my parents asked me to. Then they got upset when I did. Doesn't really sound that fair. Not really understanding that one. Again, I feel like I need more of a backstory to this. Why? There must be more. Either that or your parents are just weirdos. I went down a slide on one of those toy tractors that use their feet to move and broke my arm. I need to see this. I need to get this up. You went down a slide on one of these and broke your arm. I want to see the slide. Was it like a big slide? Not only that, not only did you break your arm, your parents decided to ground you for it. God, as if that wasn't a punishment enough. Like you hadn't learned your lesson by breaking your bone. You're now not allowed to leave the house and see your friends. That's funny. Pooped in my mum's cereal. No, you didn't. You wouldn't do that. I think that would be more than grounded. I mean, if I pooed in my mum's cereal when I was younger, I don't think I'd be alive today. Throwing a Buzz Lightyear figurine through the brand new TV. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to piss off your dad. You guys have probably had the same thing, but if your parents get something new, like something big, like a new TV, they will be very precious about it. If you then went and broke it, goodbye you. You know, you're not going to see the light ever again. Slamming bedroom door, so my dad took the door off. Your dad took the door off its hinges because you kept slamming it. I suppose that's one way to stop you slamming your door. But then you're not allowed any privacy. Would I rather be grounded or would I rather not have a door on my bedroom? That's tricky. Getting rid of your bedroom door, that's a step too far. You just completely lost privacy. My sisters didn't tidy up and my mum woke us up at 6:30 a.m. Grounded rest of the school year. Because your sisters didn't tidy up. Wow. Also, the rest of the school year. Hopefully you were quite close to the end of the school year. Wow, that's really strict. The fact that she woke you up at 6:30. She disturbed your sleep. They didn't tidy up, but surely they could have just done that when they woke up. I don't know. I'm no parent. I don't know. I don't know how you guys as parents deal with this sort of stuff. My parents, as I said, like, they didn't ever ground me. If I got in trouble, I'd just get sent to my room and then I'd just have to wait there for like, I don't know, maximum 1 hour and then I'd come out and then it would be all right again. But I'd never got grounded. Maybe it's because I wasn't really a naughty kid. I didn't really do enough naughty things. But yeah, grounded the rest of the school year just for not tidying up. That seems really harsh. Not putting the lid back on the toothpaste. That's really hard. You guys as parents are strict. They sound horrible. Climbing, I read that as coming. I don't really know what to do with myself now. Coming on top my shed. Climbing on top of my shed. Kids do funny things. Maybe you just wanted to get a better view of your neighborhood by climbing on top of your shed and looking around. And that's fair enough. You got grounded for that though. That's... Again, that just seemed really silly. I called my mum a bastard when I was 3. When I was 3? So she kicked me out of the house. No, look, this did not happen. First of all, you're not going to call your mum a bastard when you're 3 years old. Second of all, they're not going to kick you out of the house. Pack your things, young Timothy. You are hereby forbidden to enter this property. A bastard is such like a rogue insult anyway, especially for a 3-year-old. What? They just want you to fend for yourself now. You're 3 years old. Welcome to the world. You have to fend for yourself now. I got grounded for pissing in a glass, giving it to my brother and telling him it was apple juice. Oh my God. That one is fair enough. You deserve to be grounded for that. There's no punishment strong enough for that. I think that's even punishable by death. I feel sorry for your brother who had to drink that. I hope they didn't have the whole glass before you told them. I hope they realized after the first sip. Oh God, that is bad. I projectile sharted on the wall of my grandma's bedroom. Well, I'm assuming you weren't feeling very well and you hopefully cleaned it up afterwards. That doesn't really seem like you deserve to be grounded for that. Unless you did it on purpose and then, yeah, absolutely, you don't deserve to leave your house ever. You need to stay in your room. Jumping off a small roof onto a trampoline after stealing all the marshmallows. That sounds like something I want to see. You just sprinting away from your parents. Maybe doing chubby bunny while you're running away. Just jumping off a roof. Jumping off a roof onto a trampoline. Yeah, that's crazy. Did you get away with it? I guess not. You got grounded. Farted at a funeral speech. Oh, God. I mean, if that's true, that's funny. That's funny. And if people didn't see the funny side of it, then that's on them. I can also, at the same time, understand why you got grounded, though. You could have probably held it in. My brother pissed in a glass, then got rid of it with a vacuum. That sounds so funny. That sounds so funny. I want to see that happen. Pissed in a glass and got rid of it with a vacuum. Yeah, again, that's fair enough. You deserve to be grounded for that. Some of these I completely understand why a parent would be annoyed. Others, they just sound really strict. I wonder what decides how strict a parent is. I wouldn't say my parents were very strict, but then I'd say some of my friends' parents were really strict. I'm not saying if I pissed in a glass, then sucked it up with a vacuum, my parents would be like, well done. Clever boy. I just wouldn't have done that, to be honest, because I'm not a weirdo. I got in trouble for punching my brother because he took my Maltesers. These are so funny to read. Like, why? The things kids get up to and the things they get in trouble for with their parents is just so funny. He took my Maltesers, so I punched him for it. Yeah, fair enough. Sibling rivalry. When I was really young, I said, unlucky, when my parents were talking about someone who died. Oh my God. I've always felt so bad about it. Oh God, yeah. That's how you learn, isn't it? That's how you learn. That's why parents punish you, is to teach you a lesson. That is not the time. It's not the time for jokes. I was screamed at by my mum for saying, "What are you yabbering about?" What are you yabbering about, mum? Shut up. So you were screamed at by your mum, but you weren't grounded. Interesting. As a kid, I was going on a school trip and the head teacher got hit by a car. And my dumbass shouted, "Way!" at the top of my lungs. Safe to say, I'm never doing that again. Wow. I don't really know how I'd react if I saw my head teacher get hit by a car. I just know I definitely would have gone, "Way, wanker!" Oh, God, yeah. I mean, that does serve you right. I'd love to know what happened. Well, I guess you got grounded. That'd be my assumption. Funny, and I also hope your head teacher was all right. Drawing on the walls with permanent marker in my grandparents' house. I thought it was... Okay, fair enough. The thing is, permanent marker obviously doesn't come off, so they would have had to paint back over it, and that would have been a big hassle. I wonder what you drew. My sister's 3 years younger than me. I remember her always drawing on the walls when we were younger, and her getting into trouble for it. My sister was definitely the one that got into trouble more than me. Jumped off the roof into a pool and landed on my brother. What kind of house? Where do you live? A castle? That's crazy. Again, I can see why you got grounded for that. It's quite dangerous. Quite a dangerous thing to do. I think if I was a parent, I don't know if I would ground my kids. It depends how mischievous they are. I don't know. Threw a can of paint in a skip. It blew up and covered the neighbor's new car in emulsion paint. Oh, does emulsion paint come off? Okay, emulsion paint doesn't look too bad. I'm guessing it would come off. By the looks, it just seems like you need to have some sort of paint stripper to get the paint off. Getting that on your neighbor's brand new car. It doesn't seem like it was your fault because you just threw a can of paint in a skip. You didn't know it was going to explode unless you shook it up loads and then lobbed it in there on purpose. Oh my God, that must have been so funny. I'd love to see a picture of your neighbor's car. That, yeah, I can understand why you got grounded for that one, but again, I don't know if it was your fault or not. Oh God, you guys get up to some silly things, you do. You get up to some crazy silly things. We have made it to the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. That was really funny. Before we go, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Especially do that. We are on the road to 2 million, and we're going to make it, guys. You just have to subscribe. That's all you got to do. All right, it's free. Please just do it now. Just do it now! That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Woo!
Oi! Subscribe!
Oh God, please subscribe! Subscribe!
Subscribe! Subscribe!